Cruising mode set spot in my DeLorean. War's over, I'm a props+mandalorian. The story is stumped, Star Wars historians deep in debate, but they play app against.
Greetings once again, my fellow mercs and geeks. This is Temeshla Akan of the Serkershi clan in Washington. Many of you are probably already aware that I put together some time ago a tutorial to build a thermal detonator for under $20. There have been a lot of requests for a follow-up video on how to put together the electronics to make it blink. This is what the inside of my thermal detonator looks like. From your vantage point, I imagine it's something of a mess of wires, and frankly, yeah, it is. So I decided that probably the best way of describing how to put together the circuitry is to just kind of make a little diagram in paint, as simplistic as I possibly can. Now you'll have to bear with me, I'm by no means a draft artist, nor am I an electrical engineer, so it's a little crude, but we'll work through it together. So it's a pretty simplistic circuit. Essentially what we've got is a power source, 4 LEDs, and a blinky Christmas light, as it says there, all wired to a switch. When the circuit is switched on, the two elements inside of the Christmas light will heat up and cool down, causing the circuit to break and reconnect, and that will, in essence, give you that blinking effect. And then once you've got this thing all wired up, the Christmas light essentially becomes a vestigial unit, as it were. It becomes kind of obsolete. In mine, I've actually got it wrapped in electrical tape, and it just serves as basically a solid-state switch. The trick here really is just kind of fiddling with it until you get it right. Like I said, I'm no electrical engineer, so this is kind of how I found a way around it, and there's probably much better and much more efficient ways of doing this. So that's pretty much all of it, not a terribly complicated setup. My goal when putting these tutorials together is to make it so that Joe Everyman, like you and me, can kind of go to the hardware store, pick up what we want, and put something together that's going to be a high quality product and not cost a lot of money or be over the top complicated. So for all you thermal detonator builders out there, I certainly hope that this video has shed a little bit of light, if you'll pardon the pun, on the electrical wiring setup for your newly christened prop. And of course, if you have any difficulties or have any questions, suggestions on how to make it better, whatever, you can find me at mandalorianmercs.com. Send me a private message, and I'll be more than happy to share thoughts and ideas.
Can't call me